Well, I believe we are live once again. Hang on. Here we go. Yep, we should be live on this wonderful night. Let's get some music going. It is currently election night, and things are looking a little grim for one of the candidates. The last I paid attention. Instead of deciding to keep following this really important thing, I've decided to cue some chess, and it's a clear indicator of my good decision making. We need to completely stem like the total disasters we've been playing recently, and I think we're going to implement Levy's checklist today. If you're not aware, Levy is an international master. He runs the YouTube channel Gotham Chess, and one of his things is that before every move, you should always check for checks, captures, and attacks. I think it's going to get monotonous trying to do this, but we have been making some very bad one-move blunders recently, and we're going to try to consciously eliminate that from our game. So without further ado, let's get into it. 1139 from Georgia. No, not the Georgia that got called for Trump recently. We are going to London. D4, D5. We play the London. Are they London? Are London? I think F3 seems entirely, or E3 seems entirely reasonable here. So I think I want to play C4 here, and if they play C5, we'll figure out what they want to do here very quickly. So I think here is where we're going to start implementing the checklist. Okay, well, I think bishop b4 check is not too scary. We just develop our knight the way we wanted to anyway. Alright. Knight e7 instead of f7, or f6. I think they want to send their knight to g6 to hit my bishop. Alright, so let's take stock of our position really quick. The obvious move here is c takes d4. Seems a little premature, because I'd much rather they take on c4 so I can develop my bishop. In this position, So I'm glad we started looking at our checklist, because our first move here is queen d4 check. Now queen d4 check, knight c6, blocking the check and protecting the knight. So let's see if we can do something about knight c6. So if we take... Okay, well, knight c6 actually is part of the... It's a little annoying they went to e7, because now anything we pin with, they can recapture with their other knight with their knight on e7. So we're gonna table this knight a4 idea, or the queen a4 idea. When we're gonna just make some progress towards castling. Knight f3. So this is not an idea I've come across before. Knight e7, f6 to play e5. e5 doesn't work right now because I'll just take. So let's just chip away at their center. I think this f6 idea strikes me as not particularly strong. Okay. So I really want to play e4 to win a piece. That would be our attack. Our checks are still queen a4. But they're threatening to win a pawn here on c3. So it'd be like bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. So we need to reinforce our knight. And queen b3 seems rather straightforward. If knight takes. Okay. Okay, you need to. What are we doing over here, my man? Okay, so once again, let's checklist this out. This is my only check. I don't have any captures in the position. And my attacks don't seem particularly good other than a3. And a3 is what I wanted to play anyway. Okay, a3, a4. And I can jump into... I could jump into b4. What would their checks be there? Check. I'm gonna just take. And we're threatening to push c4 again. Looks rather good for white. Okay, we're gonna just speed up our pace of play. We are once again spending a lot of moves in the opening. Oh, I forgot my move order here. Okay, well, there's no way you can play like this, right? I meant to play a3 and then if a4, then we had. Okay, well, a3, b5. Just slide back. a4. Oh no, man. Jesus. We really messed up by... We messed up bad by messing up the move order here. Because now A3... A3, B5. And now I can't protect my knight anymore. So yeah, A3, B5, queen back. Actually, A4, and I don't have queen C3 or queen C2. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna have to play the really ugly looking rook. How ugly is this though? It's not that ugly. Yeah, so rook C1. Alright, B5, you're gonna blitz it out. I think. I can't believe B5 is not instant here. I think. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so B5 is no longer a move because you drop the pawn. What's the idea here? You're not. You're gonna jump it. Okay. Okay, so you want to stick your knight on B6. Takes. Certainly check. And I don't like any other captures, and here's their main attack. So we might ignore this for a second. Because with A3, the one thing I missed about A3 earlier is my vision's kind of bad. Not, well, I mean, I have glasses. But by vision, I mean my future board vision. A3, we just have queen A2. Alright, so we're going to go A3 and drop back to queen A2. Okay, queen A2. Another bishop is hanging. Okay. Now b takes c3 instead of rook takes because I quite like playing c4 again in this position. Okay, hitting the weak pawn, but I think you're missing the fact that I just want to play c4. Okay, well let's look at. So c4. This suits our queen. I think we can just move our queen out of the way. No, we can't move our queen out of the way there specifically. But we do have. I think black was a. We do have maybe queen. Just queen b2. Hitting the pawn. Getting ready to maybe sack our rook for 2 knights. And playing some endgame. Okay, let's look, see if we have any checks. I don't see any checks. No captures. I do have this as an attack, and I actually kind of like. Okay. I kind of did like queen b3, but I think just still takes, rook takes, knight takes. And it's the line I was just looking at, except worse for. Except worse for white, because I lost the pawn. So c4. But yeah, I think black was definitely like a lot better, like 4 moves ago. And okay. I was thinking the other knight, but you know, it is what it is. Now, I would definitely love to threaten or trade my awful rook for these 2 knights. And I don't see how they prevent that. So yeah, queen b3. One thing to note is that my queen and king are in 2 different colors, so there's no fork in the position, like no knight fork. I think all the knight moves are like just bad. And you move this knight, you just hang this one. So when you move this knight, you hang this one. And like I said, I would love to trade this rook off for both knights. Black went wrong here. It'll be interesting to figure out where black went wrong. I think when they had the chance to play b5 and instead went and maneuvered their knight around here. Hang on. Yeah, knight 7 b6 instead of b5. We'll check with the engine afterwards, though. Also, I meant to pull up my chat. We'll check this chat quick. Yeah, no one is on here, but I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Cock grew to 1400. There we go. And maybe stick you here? I know it's suspicious, but I mean, I promise it's just my chat. If I was playing with a computer, would I really have gone 1 for 5 in my last 6? Or something like that. Okay, what if... Queen B6. Queen B6 is a move. Queen B6. We take the knight because that redefends the queen. And you kind of have to take back. Because of Queen B6 takes. If you take my queen, I take here, and I'm just up a queen. I'll up a queen piece. So I think I'm chilling. Hopefully. Volume's down, right? Yeah, volume is down. I just re-added all the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 songs I liked to my video game playlist. Video game music playlist, and I am loving it. I'm hoping with the Nintendo Music app that the Xenoblade songs come relatively soon. Oh. Okay, so I don't know what the idea here is, because it just looks like a free pawn. Okay. So, C takes? I think what they're trying to do is protect their knight on A4. Oh, no, C takes. There's no checks. Takes. I know. Okay. Captures. Yeah, the only capture is pawn takes, and I take back. With check, hitting the knight, losing the piece. And we established that all the knight moves are bad. I am deathly curious what the idea here was. Like, I'm willing to lose the game if this idea, like, if there's something I missed here. Like, I won't even be mad about it. Okay, yeah, apparently I did not miss an idea. And, Black resigns! I mean, they should resign. Because I think... missing, Bishop takes B5 was a big whoopsie. Okay, so... Only so many moves here. Note, okay. You're down a piece, so you trade down for no reason at all. Perfectly logical. That was a joke, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, from here we're gonna play some chess. Castles is my next order of business. And now this a5 is really unfortunate because you really want to play queen e5 to prevent, or queen a5 to prevent me from castling, because you cannot castle out of check. But I mean, at that point, I would still have queen e4 because there wouldn't be a pawn here. There's still no checks in the position because of this a5. This pawn on a5. Black has no captures. Oh my god. You could have given me a million years to try and figure out what Black was going to play here, and I never come up with King G6. I mean, like, just castles, no? Okay, so we do have... We have knight h4. Knight h4. And your moves are to head back or to keep going forward. Okay, we're gonna start with castles. Okay, so castles, this here, we take, we have takes at the end. Yeah, so we did forget that we had knight takes after either move, really. But I want to get my king out of danger. Okay, so they want to set up some sort of mate on g2. We're going to stop all that nonsense by just taking our bishop. So knight h4 check. If you come up, we take this way. And if queen takes, I mean, you're getting wrecked. Okay. We need to watch g2. Every single move, just double check g2. All right, Black. What are we doing? There's two ways to capture back. I mean, you could be trying to set up some kind of attack. Like, not an unreasonable idea, but now you're just down another piece. I run back. Okay. So here our idea was rook c5. Just takes. We kind of need to make Luft at some point for our king, just so we don't have any back rank mates. There's no checks. You have this, but I just take, and there's no back rank. Yeah, okay. Rook c5. Taking advantage of the pin. So the queen cannot move out of the attack, because then their king would be in check. So it looks like e5 is the only way to prevent losing your queen on the spot. And if e5, we just take. And if takes back, we take with our rook, and their queen's gone forever. Alright, Black, it is time to resign. It has been time to resign, but now it's like super time to resign. Because once again, queen cannot move because of check. It is pinned. See, do you want to know how winning I am? I could sack my queen for a rook and still be completely winning. That's how winning I am. So we will start with the check to see where Black wants to go with their king. You run it up. We're getting mated very quickly. Hang on, no, okay. This would be mate if, okay. Queen g6. Queen g6. King f7 forced. Come on, where's the mate? Part of me wants to play. Oh my god, I have 10 minutes to figure out how to mate. Black should really just get their shit together and resign. Yeah. I mean, H3 and now I'm just never getting mated. It's kind of how it is. Okay. Queen G5 check. King F7 for stage 3. Okay. So the reason I'm not playing H3 right away is I want to stick my rook on the 7th. So rook C1, if you move a rook to oppose, instead of giving you the file, I check. And you take, you're forced to take me basically. Otherwise, I feel like you got to be getting mated. And I take back. But then, not so clear. Okay. So now, queen to the file. And there's no way to add pressure, right? Yeah, and I just have time. H3 first, just because I don't want the headache. It was a calculated, or complicated position. But my dude, I'm not flagging here. I'm not flagging here. Okay. So we did talk about just taking earlier. Completely winning. Only giving back 4 points material. Oh, okay. Well, now I think I'm never getting mated unless I somehow allow a pawn promotion. I really want to play this, is what I want to play. Protect the pawn. Okay, well, we're gonna put the rook behind the pass pawn. And then I think stick this bishop here. Bishop 5. So yeah, we're hitting the pawn. There's nothing really. Nothing really they can do about it. We're gonna go ahead and yoink. And it's really important that we do have this dark squared bishop because we protect their promotion square. There's no rook a1 or promotion because we can just give our fun little bishop here. So I really want to play king h7, but that just drops an entire stupid pawn. So we're not gonna play king h7. I do have. It's not time yet. F4. We're pushing a passed pawn. This pawn just never promotes. Oh, hang on. Oh wow, I'm so low on time. Okay, take this more seriously, darn. so we've got to put our rook here. But the problem is check. It hits the rook, so rook goes somewhere, presumably back. There's nowhere to push the pawn. Okay. So if you want to hold on to the pawn, you gotta push the king, at which point I just bring the bishop in. We're still protecting the queening square. This is check. Now I can run my king in. There's no check because takes. Okay, I'm still protecting the queening square. I'm just gonna advance. Protecting the square. I made this a lot more complicated than it needed to be. That was a big whoopsie. Now the pawn goes. There's no way to protect the pawn. And my pawns go marching. I win this in 4 minutes easy. But I guess we're just gonna sit here and pretend like this has been a chess game. I blundered a piece like 40 minutes ago, dude. Black blundered 40 minutes ago and we're still here. Is he gonna run out his own clock? That's just gonna be boring if he runs out his own clock. I really don't want to sit here for another 7 minutes. But, you know, that's the price we pay for queuing a 30-minute game. I want to just type GG in the chat, but I feel like that'd be like really bad manners. Okay, he finally he abandoned it. Didn't even. Okay, well we're gonna report the guy for bad manners and stalling, quitting games. I'd rather not play people who stall and quit games. All right, what's the game review say? Self-analysis, classroom. How do I get the game review? There we go. Ooh, I like how that looks. Yeah. So yeah, Black was better. I clearly did do something wrong in the opening. Okay, yeah, D4 loses book. Okay. C4 must not be the book move. C4 was best move. Well, C4 was book, no? Okay. Yeah, C4 best move, so we're doing fine. Okay. C3 excellent. What's the best move? Oh. Knight D2. Yeah, that does look better. It's not like I don't have to like fight around it when I do all this stuff with my queen anymore. Okay. Back to the review. Yeah, so at B5, I thought they were much better here. So I was right. Black was clearly better, and then they went wrong. Hey. What, one's material? I'm not sure how that one's material. Okay. Yeah, so Knight DC3, clearly not the way. And probably because of exactly what I did. Yep. Can B3 best move. Tying the knights down to each other. B5 is apparently their best try, but like hey, well. Yeah, I thought yeah, so yeah, I didn't like the queen trading the queen for the rook, but I mean we're barely in time. One thing worth noticing is that the reason they went so instead of trying to protect the rook, I mean clearly. Rook A3 here. They wanted to go Rook A3 was definitely the best move because now I no longer have Rook A8, which is what saved the game. But I mean, okay, Rook A8, Rook D8. promote. And then, I mean, now I'm just up 4 pawns, but this gets a little harder. But what they played instead was, hang on, where were we at? Where's Rook B4? And the idea was, if I just, like, let's say play a random move, what they do is they actually sack the rook for the bishop, and I'm somehow still winning? Oh yeah, because rook A8, I'm still in time, so I could lose the whole bishop. Because you can't promote because I take, and there's no like checks or anything to get your bishop or to get your rook protecting the pawn. So your pawn still falls on this line. But yeah, if I had taken back, oh, it's not my turn. Oh wait, no, hang on. Okay. So yeah, idea here was takes, and if I take back, this is apparently a draw, but I'm gonna struggle to win this, I think. Oh, I'm gonna struggle to hold this, actually, is what I meant to say. It is what it is. But that's not what happened, because we saw through the idea. And we end up winning some elo back. And with that, I think we are going to call that a stream. I hope you guys had a good election evening. Hopefully, whatever you wanted to happen happened, and I'm gonna